What's going on YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with another unboxing, and this is definitely something that I'm excited for as always, but it's a little bit different than what I'll be opening on this channel typically, so it might appeal to a little bit different of an audience, and some of you that care for your typical Spydercos and Benchmades might not care for this at all, so just wanted to give you a forewarning. But anyways, let's get it right into it. Of course, opening my package with my Spyderco Delica 2. Want to make sure I'm not going to cut into anything unnecessary. And just break it down the seam. Alright, let's see here. So you can see the brand recycling. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, there's the brand right there. Squid Industries. Very excited about this. I like Balisongs. This is going to be my first Balisong related video. Definitely more to come. And let's get into it. So you can see it's going to come with this really nice soft bag and your typical Squid Industries card and then a sticker. Now I will leave this sticker out for the purposes of the presentation here, just because why not? It's pretty sick, right? And then also going to put away the box, but quickly review this card. Just curious to see, you see made in the USA, and then some maintenance tips and warranty information, typical. But one thing with Squid Industries, as it says, made in the USA, pretty new brand, but let's get into this. There it is. This, if you don't know already, is going to be the Squiddy C. Already very smooth. And right away you can see it's on those phosphorus bronze washers. And it's going to have a clear polycarbonate, or PVC if you'd like, blade and handle skills. Now, one thing that is different, if you're familiar with the Squiddies, there's going to be the Squiddy, just typical classic white PVC, and the Squiddy B, of course. There's a gray one as well, but the white one, we'll compare to that, is definitely not as good as this. This is substantially improved when it comes to the rigidity and durability of this white material compared to that classic, or this clear material, excuse me, compared to that classic white PVC. It's a Zen pin construction. It does have steel pins for balance, both here and at the tip. Now that is one big difference I know as far as the actual weight, but that will definitely aid in the flipping. One thing that's cool is you can get what they call a silencer mod, which is just a couple of little silicone O-rings if you do find the flipping annoying. Now I don't, but my girlfriend does, so we'll see if I end up getting to that point so I can use this a little bit more. But now right away, something I noticed, and something that I was curious to see, the bounce back right here is definitely substantial. I mean, you can actually pull back right here and it's almost spring-loaded tension. I mean, there's not actually anything right there you can see, but so when you do flip it back, if you don't catch it, there is a chance it's going to bounce off more than something typical. Now, I'll do obviously a better flipping video on this, but Squid Industries right there. I actually like that it's got the difference in the true polished clear versus that almost smoky look on the interior of the handle scales there. Now the price on this is going to be about $51. I will say getting them in stock is going to be a challenge for some people. I've noticed when they do go in stock, they quickly sell out. So definitely keep your eyes open and just continue to check. Struggling to flip a little under the camera here, but really excited about this. The overall length is going to be 10 inches. The blade length is going to be 4.5. Handle length is going to be 5.5. And your handle thickness here, it's actually pretty thick. It's going to be just under 1/2 inch. It's going to be 0.48 inches actually, technically. Now the weight on this, it says it's going to be 2.24, but I always like to double check that myself. And it is 2.22 according to my scale. Maybe it's 2.24 with the additional packaging that comes along with it that you peel off the blade, who knows. And the technical term that's listed for this is PVC CAC as the blade material. Now you can see it is flexible, but then again, you could just drop it and not have to worry about it like you would a typical Balisong, even if it is a trainer. Definitely some blade play, but I mean, you know, this isn't a several $100 Benchmade, for example. Just love the looks of it. It is gorgeous. And definitely a nice variant compared to a more typical Balisong trainer, such as this Boker Plus. I'll be doing a full review on that in comparison. I also have the live blade version that was recently released, made in the USA, of course. But getting back to the Squiddy C, I mean, what more is there to say? It's a Squiddy C for clear, of course. Absolutely love it. Now the weight, because it is 2.24 ounces, according to Blade HQ, obviously mine was a little bit lighter, 2.22, but it definitely is going to be a little bit weird to flip. You know, relatively speaking, if you're used to a 5-ounce knife, maybe like the Kershaw Lucha, or, you know, even in my case, I do flip live blades. So, you know, perhaps a Bradley Camara, excuse me. It's definitely going to feel a lot different, but already I can tell it's not too light to flip, and it's going to be more of a toy. You might be able to do actually some more tricks with this that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do with a steel blade. And then, more importantly, in my opinion, is you can take this thing anywhere. I mean, who's going to say something about you twirling around a clear piece of plastic, right? So that's my opinion on it, but just love it already. Can't wait to do more videos on this. Definitely we'll be doing some outdoor walk around videos, which will be quite entertaining for myself. Just click, clack. Now, the only thing that might be bothersome to some people, or if you're into Balisong flipping, will be a preference. There is no latch right here, which on something like this isn't really necessary. But I do keep my latches on my blades, you know, even a trainer, just because it's something I use to feel, you know, I can tell which one is going to be the live blade handle. So just something to consider. But for 51 bucks, I mean, you might think it's a waste of money, or you might think it's a great price. I think it's a great price, especially considering just the a little bit more that amount you're paying for compared to the original white Squiddy. A little bit more durable, and I mean, I don't know. I just think it looks amazing. You can place it over everything, and it's going to show up underneath it because it's clear. I just think that's kind of funny, kind of cool. So anyways, the Squiddy C. Thanks for watching, and check out my other videos.